So, Mark, potentially a difficult landscape ahead in the next 12 months. Obviously, a budget that potentially is giving people some challenges with potentially increased costs. In terms of looking at your business in that type of environment, and facing that potentially difficult time ahead, I was talking to a guy the other day who said, "Well, I can't actually guarantee that I'm going to get any more new patients through the door, but I can ethically maximise the opportunity that's in front of me." And looking at things in that process like diary management, take up of treatment plans, cost control. How do you intend to be looking at this, say, next 12 months? How do you intend to be making certain that your businesses are running at optimum efficiency?
Yeah, I mean, for us, there's it's a more challenging period, but nothing really changes for us. I think that really you want to be looking at the skill mix and capabilities of your clinicians and see where you may want to add some degree of skills into the practice. Common ones that practice will look at is introducing facial aesthetics, maybe have a visiting clinician of specialist or specialist interest, and start to have some degree of new offering that they can start to build to their existing patients. Maybe not referring things out and trying to keep them in-house. Having a good handle on the case acceptance rates of your clinicians is something that is so vitally important. And it's something that's not really done in the UK. It's not really part of our culture in dentistry to do that. My experience for guys that I know in the US who do have, absolutely unbelievable practices or groups, they all measure case acceptance rates and they take their team through, types of ethical communication type training, particularly around the influence methods of Cialdini and, just being able to communicate efficiently. There are some amazing dentists out there who can't communicate as efficiently as others, and so the uptake and acceptance of the treatment. And there's so many factors in that. So yeah, I'd be looking at that. I'd be looking at how you zone diaries to make sure that you continue to provide a good service to your regular patients, to your planned patients. But for anybody who is looking at high value treatment, you want to be able to get them in quickly, get their from phone call to maybe their TCO or their clinical assessment, try and get that within a 5 to 7 day window, and then get them started in their treatment in a pretty short window as well. And so at some of our practices right now, we're looking at delays in being able to get patients in for their hygiene treatment or even, active periodontal treatment, because that is typically the first place we start. And if there's delays there, the case acceptance rate goes down for everybody. And so there's all these factors that we look at to see where we can improve. And maximising efficiency, if you want to see changes in your business, create some systems just now. When the times get good, don't let them drift by the wayside. Keep them within your business and maximise those efficiencies, and it just become part of the culture of how you operate is so important.